Ipoh nestles in Perak and is set in a valley, surrounded by mountains and majestic limestone caves, awe-inspiring in its structure and beautiful landscaping. The words used to describe the city are usually quaint, peaceful, and slow-paced. There's one thing, however, that has the people of Ipoh moving at great speed, and that's the delicious food. I meet up with award-winning Chef Julie, for breakfast, and she's taking me to one of her regular haunts for a staple Malaysian dish, the popiah at the stall located in Kong Heng Coffee Shop. A popiah is best described as a fresh spring roll, with a soft, thin and almost paper-like skin that forms the base and wrapper. Most do not stray far from the reliably tasty filling of shredded omelette, bean sprouts, thinly sliced cucumbers, fried shallots, dried shrimps, and a generous dose of shredded turnips.
You're giving away your age because it's it doesn't matter. But I remember him doing it. Yeah. So they always come in and we must have the popiah.
I can see why. Even though it's been over 50 years, the quality that had loyal customers like Chef Julie coming back doesn't seem to have changed. This is honestly the singular best popiah I've ever had. After breakfast, I meet up with my friend Amin, who's taking me to the place to buy Indian snacks that's synonymous with Malaysians.
So Zandria, welcome to Kampung Kacang Putih in Buntong. This is the heart of where kacang putih is being made. This shop started since 1949. Hey, Mr. Raja, how are you? Good to see you.
Kacang putih, besides being actual beans sold lightly roasted, is used to describe a vast variety of Indian snacks. Mr. Raja's family first started with just making and selling 3 to 4 different types of snacks, and today they make over 20 varieties for retail and wholesale.
This is my factory.
Wow!
So we put the dal flour, and then we put the ingredients all, and then we do the dough. Yeah.
I see, that's the dough. So main component is dal lah.
Yeah, dal and flour. This dal flour, and we do tapioca flour.
That's the base lah.
The mixed dough is then fried in a gigantic machine. It takes half an hour to thoroughly fry 5 kilograms worth of mixed dough, after which they come out delightfully golden and crunchy.
This is a third processing. So this is fried already now.
Wow, this is pagoda, right?
Yeah, this one is pagoda.
Can we try?
Can. Yeah.
It's fresh.
Wow, it's really fresh.
Fresh, isn't it?
It's really nice. I want one more.
Oh yeah, sure.
The best thing about buying kacang putih here is that customers can often sneak a peek at the goings-ons in the factory just behind, which is a treat and an experience in itself. So heavy. I will bear the weight of good food.
Thank you. Okay, see you again. Bye. Yeah, bye.
Working up a real appetite after the heavy shopping, Amin takes me to Chemor, a 20-minute drive from Ipoh town, for delectable banana leaf rice for lunch. Sami restaurant is a household name amongst locals. Not surprising, as the red, fiery and tantalizing meat and seafood curries in clay pot look too good to resist.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
So this is ayam kampung.
Ayam kampung, try one.
Must try one.
Okay.
Local mutton.
Local
curry.
mutton.
This is a turkey. This is a mutton instant.
So many different kinds of mutton.
Oh yes, yes.
Lot of things.
And every curry tastes differently. And we want some duck.
Okay.
You have some fish.
Fish.
Prawns?
And crab.
Take a seat.
The restaurant is usually packed to the brim during meal times. Patrons don't mind sharing tables, and strangers are perfectly happy sitting next to each other, enjoying their meal.
I've tasted so many banana leaf rice, but this one is unbeatable. I must say it's one of the best in the world. This shop is going to be 100 years old. They started from the grandfather, and now it's actually the grandson is taking over.
A South Indian dish, banana leaf rice is served on a banana leaf instead of a plate. With white rice and an assortment of vegetables and condiments, they make up a delicious combination of sweet, salty, and spicy flavors.
Here come the dishes.
Wow.
This is duck. This is mutton. Chicken. Chicken is
They look the same.
village chicken. This is the best. I'm sure you love this. This is the best. Curry fish. Look at that. Oh, that's prawn.
Oh, this crab is really amazing. So you've been living in Ipoh for 5 years now. Do you miss living in the city, or do you actually like being?
I enjoy it. Ipoh is my home now. I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere else.
So this is kind of like your hometown already. You've adopted Ipoh as your hometown.
Definitely.
I can see why people fall in love with this city. The food's just completely amazing. With banana leaf rice, the rule is to always close and fold the banana leaf towards you, if you like the food, and we sure did. Up next, I get up close and personal with the friendliest and deadliest animals, as well as indulge in the most heartwarmingly good food. One of the biggest attractions in Ipoh is a theme park called the Lost World of Tambun. What makes the Lost World of Tambun unique is the hot springs and spa, courtesy of the fact that the theme park is set amidst limestone hills. One of my best friends, Lynette, is in Ipoh with her kids, Lyndon and Raina, so I'm taking the opportunity to explore the park with them. Kelvin is the best person to see the theme park with. The general manager is so passionate about his work that he even comes to the park on his days off.
Now we are on the way to Lost World Petting Zoo. Up close and personal, touching. And some of these pets came from a very small pet cages and so on. And they come here, they are given a new lease of life. Beautiful large enclosures were given to them. Now bear in mind, they are captive born, and we cannot release them in the wild because they will no longer know how to forage for food. So this is where the in-between home that we bring to them. So that's the beauty of petting zoo. And here we are, over there. Now you are feeding the raccoons of Lost World of Tambun. You see how they are so gentle. They come forward here very softly. No worries, no worries. Now, take it home.
Oh, I don't give them the whole bucket. Wait, one by one, one by one.
Yeah, welcome to Lost World Bird Park. Look, all the birds ahead of you. This is one place where you get a variety of all kinds of colorful birds. See the ducks, the peacocks. These are the pigeons, this is the fan pigeons. We have about 30 species of birds over here. And it comes in various forms from all over the world.
They even like land on your head.
They are very, very friendly. It's not the largest aviary, but it's definitely one of the most natural.
There's 3 birds on my hand. Look, look.
Well, they like your hand, Aslan.
I got a cuckoo on my head. Oh my God. This is the wetlands area. See, the monkeys are greeting us over there. See, you hear them in the background? Now, wetlands is very, very important for us. Now, why? In these wetlands, it creates a full biosystem for us. Today, we are going to feed the wild monkeys. What you're going to do, you're going to hold this stick and you're going to call them. You're going to hit this as hard as you can.
It's like piñata.
The way they eat, they have actually a hierarchy system.
Like-
the dominant
like right
male,
there, right?
yeah. So the dominant male will eat first, and then followed by the rest. See, he's collecting food now. He's trying to prepare to run because the dominant male is coming. He'll stuff as much as he can.
So these are absolutely wild monkeys. These are
Wild
not
monkeys.
Lost World of Tambun's monkeys.
No. Along the road, there are a lot of developers. They clear land. This poor chap lost their habitat. That's why they cause nuisance in someone's housing estate.
Who wants a free carrot? Come on. Don't be shy.
So he must call his name before you feed him.
One. So cute.
After all the excitement in the petting zoo, we decide to take a break for lunch. It's a delight to find that the theme park has a row of stalls all lined up, not in a cafe or restaurant, but a little street. The food is a clear representation of Ipoh's popular street food, paying homage to herbal eggs, steamed buns, and sticky rice cakes mixed with sweet grounded peanuts. We indulge in a series of some of the most popular local street food. Feeling refreshed and energized, we're all prepped for our next adventure at the Lost World of Tambun, the highly anticipated Siberian tiger feeding show.
On my right hand side here, we have our tiger trainer. Put your hands together for Mr. Sakmi, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course, just like a concert for any big star, there are a few opening acts before the main performance. And now we're not the only ones fully satiated after a meal. Changing the pace, we head to a more serene and tranquil part of the theme park, the Lost World Tin Valley. The Tin Valley was created to take visitors back to the past. We can even try our hand at mimicking what the miners used to do, panning for tin.
Now, everybody, take a little bit of sand. Okay. Okay, you have too much. You have too much?
Little bit.
Okay. All right, you make sure you have water in it. Okay, what you do is you loosen the soil with your fingers. You remove the pebbles.
Oh my God.
Okay, now gently don't turn this. And then make sure you always have water.
It's such hard work.
Yeah, for the sand to go around it. The heavier grains of sand will fall out.
Is that the tin?
Yes. Well, tin is this color until it's chemically treated.
The Tin Valley even houses a small galleria with real artifacts from the past. Just in front of the galleria is the Dulang Tea House, a quaint cafe reminiscent of the tin mining era. The cafe brings the visitors back in time, not only from the attraction perspective, but also in terms of food, like simple grilled bread with butter and sugar, and roti tumbok, a snack so traditionally old that I've never even tried before. Hard bread crushed and mixed with desiccated coconut and brown sugar.
In those days, there's no sweets, there's no sugar, no chocolates and stuff like this. Is the snack of those good old days. It's as simple as that.
You try? You can put it into your hot
Can
chocolate.
I put my bread in the egg?
Yes, you can put it.
Yeah, you
This is
can.
how they eat it in the olden days.
Exactly.
My food exploration continues with handmade sweets and biscuits, and then it's all about Ipoh's famous bean sprouts, from the farm to the kitchen. In Malaysia, it is an undeniable, widely known fact that Ipoh's tauge is the king of bean sprouts, so exceptionally tasty that even I, who do not consume bean sprouts in any kind of food, will succumb to its sweet crunchiness. Chef Julie takes me to a bean sprout farm in Buntong to see how Ipoh's extraordinary bean sprouts are grown.
菜咧就用2烹咁嘅豆啦，一盤芽菜。
呢啲咩豆嚟嘅？
呢個叫做黑皮綠豆啊，
喺邊度嚟嘅豆？
緬甸啦。
馬來西亞冇豆咩？
馬來西亞冇豆，因為佢嗰度冇呢度冇咁大嘅地方種。
The beans are washed and aired in the plastic drums. From the second day on, they need to be constantly watered. It takes 6 days for the beans to fully sprout and be ready for sale. Besides Perak, Mr. Kong exports his bean sprouts to Kuala Lumpur and Hong Kong.
係淋水咧，3個鐘頭淋一擺啦，
哇！放幾多水啊？
淋到佢凍咯，佢熱㗎嘛。
咁咪好多工咯。
冇咩多工嘅，係淋水啫嘛，半夜都係咁咯。
It's no small task tending to the beans. For the bean sprouts to be sweet and juicy, the beans have to be watered every 3 hours, regardless of day or night.
而家我帶你睇第2日嘅呢啲菜啦
哦，咁快啊！
呢個第2日咧就係咁樣啦，一定要用呢個青寶 冚住佢，唔俾佢走嚟走去啦。因為你走去佢腳心一黐咁向上。
所以 Miss is control 那個妹啊。
咁樣係啊，就掉開去啦。因為你而家手有肥油啊。
哦。做咩係估掂咗手有肥油咩？
跟住佢菜爛啦。我帶你睇第3日，第3日係咁高啦。
幾快啊！呢個係咪佢長大到咁靚係 because 係你個水咧，或者係個天？
佢水仲夾你而家呢度係十分凍嘅咧，嗰啲菜咧就唔要大條嘅咯。
我水度熱啲嘅。
我熱㗎啦，我封晒佢㗎啦。
我係試攞得係
夠熱先至曉。
佢有熱啊！因為有空氣到咧，佢好快長，佢唔要大碌。芽菜一定要熱嘅。
好食嘅芽菜，越短越靚。
越短嘅得唔好食嘅，因為佢係短個頭一抖咧就壞開㗎啦已經。
我係試。
佢啱啱有2寸鬆啲咁嘅菜就 OK 啦。第4日就咁高㗎啦。
哇！已經青開啦嗬。
嗱，而家越高越高㗎啦。
呢個顏色啱嘅味咁樣。
嗱，呢個顏色係咁嘅，因為我哋用蔗網遮住呢個黃青。
咁樣食得㗎係咪？冇問題嘅。
冇食得。喂，而家咁樣食咧就佢係甜，有多少臭腥。
腥嘅。
因為佢未夠日子啊。
OK，明白。
嗱，呢啲係大5日啦嚇。哇！嗱，大5日就咁樣㗎啦。
出桶㗎啦。
過面㗎啦，大肉就有咁高㗎啦，因為而家今日冇咗大肉入埋晒開啦。大5日嘅貨就係咁啦。
哇！真係靚喎。
仲未認真夠大啦。
即係仲爭少少係咪？
爭4輪水啊！
哇！
最好係6日啦，標準就係6日。
所以你一出過你又入翻身㗎。
冇話落幾多，日日落。
日日落豆啦。
日日落豆咯，冇停嘅。
And there's a lot of water required in the final step, the washing.
可以食冇下㗎嚇。
係可以食。
我咁樣試得㗎啦。
試得嘅。
我咪好甜咁新鮮嗬。
好甜㗎嘛。
Oh my goodness！真係好甜喎。
係喎。好腥嘅冇食。
所以你咁樣細係咪啲殼全部肯定出嚟啊？
走埋一邊咯，因為呢個芽菜咧有啲係做沙律。
You can try to eat salad.
I need to buy some afterwards.
我間買下啲俾佢就冇你講。
一陣我買翻嚟。你夠唔夠喺度啊？
嚇，唔夠得俾啲你咯。
Regardless of whether one believes that it is indeed the water from the limestone hills that make the food in Ipoh taste so good, the fact remains that the bean sprouts are juicier, crunchier, and sweeter than they are found anywhere else. Before we head back to Chef Julie's restaurant for lunch, we make a pit stop at one of her favorite biscuit shops.
Hi, Mr. Ching. This place has the most beautiful biscuits, okay? And it's all homemade right at the back.
Handmade Teochew biscuits is what Ching Han Guan is famous for. Founded in 1949 by Mr. Ching's dad, the vast variety of biscuits sold are made from family recipes that's been passed down for generations.
1、2、3、4、5種喎喺度。
Oh, this one different kind of soft candy.
6種啊，加埋呢個黑芝麻。
哇！
Oh, coconut! I want to try.
出邊冇乜人做呢啲㗎啦。
應該係自己做啦。
呢度煮嘅咯。
日日做啊。
喺拉麵一個大鑊煮嘅咯。
Try the one with the walnuts. It's really nice.
呢啲美國1級嘅 walnut 嚟㗎。
又有彈性，又夠甜，又唔會太甜，又唔會太甜。
好咬啊！
仲有呢個咧
melon seed。
Oh, melon seed. I like this. 呢個好食啊！
今朝早好切，其實賣曬㗎呢個我。
Their signature biscuits and candies are made fresh and sold promptly as there are no preservatives used.
佢哋做緊一個肉絲蓮蓉餅咯。
哦，日日做喺度。
哦，日日做㗎，做咗差唔多9年幾咯。
哇！一日做得幾多粒啊
？1000幾隻啊！
哇！有咩功夫？
佢哋做餅做咗幾10年咯，因為我仔我舊位幫我阿爸做㗎咯。
哇！可以試下冇？
可以啊。
The dough is so smooth.
You look right at home.
Oh,
you look like you've done this before.
呢個擠嘅肉絲落去係咪？
哦。
Right in the
哇！
center.
我撳緊呢啲嘅。
啊。
日日做會攰冇啊咁。
攰都要做嘛，要食飯喎。
係咯，啱
啊！你點睇啊？嗬？
就 OK 啦，有仔嚟 continue
啊，佢中意又佢肯翻嚟做咪最好咯。
Cottage industries like these are getting more scarce over time, so it's great to know that Ching Han Guan Biscuits will continue to produce delectable biscuits for more generations to come. 多謝晒，可以啦，食晒我咪翻嚟 ，OK？ Bye. We head back to Ipoh's Old Town for lunch, a meal I'm particularly looking forward to because it'll be my first time dining at Chef Julie's new Asian restaurant, Missing Marbles. One can deduce just from the name alone that the cafe is as quirky and as delightful as all of her other cafes. The facade and walls of the cafe still bear the mark of its previous owners, authentically worn and lending much charm to the blast from the past theme of Missing Marbles. Missing Marbles is Chef Julie's first foray into serving Asian dishes. As an award-winning Western chef, Chef Julie has never felt compelled to cook and serve Asian food until now. Of course, the menu consists of items not entirely typical of an Asian restaurant, with the fusion of cultures and tastes interpreted Chef Julie's way. Japanese ramen is served alongside Malaysian satay, and the mee siam lends a peranakan flavor to it all.
And I created a new dish for you.
For me?
Yeah, with the bean sprouts we went to see just now.
Yes.
First of all, we separate the yolks, okay? I need to use 3 salted eggs. 2 of the eggs, we're going to cut it because we want to use this when we're frying the bean sprouts. We've got this, and we've got the whole egg.
The egg whites are mixed with black pepper and sesame oil.
So we just whisk it.
So we're going to fry everything.
Quick fry, quick fry. I just want to lightly cook it.
So fragrant.
Nice, huh?
And in goes some onion heads, sliced chilies, chives, tofu, and finally, the star ingredient, bean sprouts. What's the purpose of putting in the egg whites?
We want the whole flavor to be that. We don't want to put too much in it. And also don't cook it too long because we want the bean sprouts to be remaining crunchy as well. Yeah, look at it, it's so nice. Okay, small cubes. You can do this in your house.
Yeah, it looks really simple and it's so quick. Okay. Spring onion?
Yes.
Yeah,
we're
that
done.
looks pretty. Wow. You know what? I think this is a dish that's perfect for Chinese New Year. And I think my relatives will be very impressed.
Yes,
because
of course.
it looks really complicated, but
Yes.
it's so easy.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Yes.
This is my first time dining at Missing Marbles.
Good. You're going to enjoy it thoroughly.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this first.
Okay, I'll think of a nice name for it. Do you like it? See the
It's beautiful.
It's nice when you try.
Wow. So I have to say that I taste more of the salted egg than the chili, but the chili definitely adds some flavor to
a
it.
zing to it.
Yeah, I think if you don't put in the chili, it won't be as nice.
Yes. And then look at the color of it.
And this is so healthy. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite of this and I'm gonna try the other stuff. So this is something that you actually serve in Missing Marbles anyway.
Yeah,
right?
it's
Beef
something
tatami.
new.
This
It is Japanese. Tataki.
Sweet and sour.
Yes.
Wow. Ooh.
And you have to use really nice, good beef, huh? Please.
Tangy, very tangy. Oh, it's perfect. I can taste the spice in this one. And this is mee siam.
I like this red one with a bit of gravy.
Everything is so good. Cheers, Julie. Thank you so much for all the adventures in Ipoh. You know, Ipoh is really one city that you just can't see enough of because there's always new stuff coming up. And look at you, you have like 3 new cafes.
Yes, I
man.
know. So you gotta come back for more.
I will. Quaint and trendy, colonial and new, peaceful and exciting, all contradictions, but they go so well together. It's exactly what makes up Ipoh, and that makes the city extremely special for those who live here and for those who visit. In life, we are constantly surrounded by all things beautiful, and to see it, we only have to look for it. In Ipoh, one doesn't have to look very far.